We always say on this show, 2 minutes literally can change.
In what can only be described as a pivotal moment in America's Got Talent history, Jordan Blue took the AGT stage during the audition rounds and left judges completely speechless. The street performer from New Orleans walked onto that stage carrying nothing but a guitar and the weight of his extraordinary life experiences. When he began his rendition of Break Heaven by The Script, the entire room fell into an absolute silence that television rarely captures. This wasn't just another audition tape. This was a performer who had already perfected his craft on the streets of one of America's most iconic cities. Howie Mandel, visibly moved by what he was hearing, pressed the golden buzzer without hesitation. The judges collectively agreed they were witnessing something exceptionally rare. A voice so naturally gifted, so emotionally authentic, that it seemed to bypass all the usual competition formalities. What struck audiences most wasn't just the technical precision of his vocals. It was the raw authenticity pouring through every single note. Jordan's audition became the standout moment of the entire season, accumulating millions of views across social media platforms within hours. Judges remarked that his voice didn't need refinement or coaching. It was already complete and developed through years of real-world performance experience. Before America knew his name, Jordan Blue was already an accomplished performer, just not on television stages where audiences typically measure professional success. For several months, he spent his evenings performing regularly on Bourbon Street in New Orleans, playing sets from 8 p.m. until 3 a.m. each night, using his car battery as the primary power source for his modest performance setup. This wasn't a glamorous concert venue or a prestigious record deal waiting to be signed and finalized. This was pure survival coupled with an undeniable passion and dedication to music and artistry. Night after night, he performed consistently for tourists and locals alike, gradually building a dedicated and loyal following through sheer consistency and exceptional vocal talent and musical ability. His organic street performances caught the attention of social media content creators who filmed his street acts, creating viral TikTok videos that eventually reached the desks of AGT producers and decision makers. What made Jordan's street performances remarkably compelling wasn't expensive equipment or prestigious location. It was his genuine ability to emotionally connect with diverse audiences despite minimal resources and infrastructure. He was building his fan base organically and authentically. These Bourbon Street performances became his real-world training ground. Jordan Blue's path to the America's Got Talent stage was far from conventional, marked by significant personal challenges that shaped his character and determination. At just 16 years old, he found himself without stable housing, navigating the difficult realities of youth homelessness. During this incredibly vulnerable period, he experienced multiple setbacks that could have permanently derailed his future. At 18 years old, he experienced a critical health incident that served as a major turning point in his life trajectory. This incident forced him to confront his circumstances and make fundamental lifestyle changes. His parents, a mother in law enforcement and a father who practiced law, represented stability and structure. Yet Jordan found himself disconnected from that foundation during his teenage years. It was his grandfather who provided the crucial intervention during this chapter. His grandfather's decision to welcome him into his home offered Jordan the stability and support system he desperately needed. From that moment forward, Jordan committed to turning his life around completely. These challenging foundation-building years, though incredibly difficult, ultimately provided the emotional depth and authenticity that would later make his performances so compelling and relatable to millions of viewers worldwide. On January 1, 2025, New Orleans experienced a significant incident in the French Quarter, specifically in the geographic area where Jordan regularly performed on Bourbon Street during his nightly performances. This event resulted in substantial community impact, with multiple individuals affected, and left the entire city reflecting on safety and resilience. What makes this tragic event particularly significant to Jordan's personal narrative is the remarkable timing. He was originally scheduled to perform that evening, but had made the decision to stay home due to illness. By remaining home that particular night rather than performing as he usually did, he was spared from being in that specific location during the incident. This near-miss experience profoundly affected Jordan's personal perspective on life, mortality, and his future aspirations. Many performers would have abandoned their entertainment dreams following such a close encounter with community tragedy. Instead, Jordan interpreted this moment as a significant signal, a wake-up call that he needed to pursue his larger ambitions with newfound urgency. This tragic incident became a powerful catalyst that motivated him to audition for America's Got Talent with renewed determination and focus. He recognized that life's inherent uncertainties required him to pursue his dreams actively rather than incrementally. The America's Got Talent audition that ultimately changed everything unfolded like a scene designed by television fate itself. Jordan Blue approached the stage carrying his beloved guitar and the emotional weight of his entire life journey and experiences. As he began performing his chosen song, the judges visibly leaned forward in their seats, sensing that something extraordinary and genuine was unfolding before their eyes. His rendition of Break Heaven by the script transcended typical audition performances. It was a masterclass in emotional connection and technical vocal control and precision. Howie Mandel, renowned for his selective and meaningful use of the golden buzzer, didn't hesitate for even a moment before pressing it decisively. He sent golden confetti cascading across the entire stage as triumphant music swelled through the theater and audience area. The emotional payoff was significantly amplified when Jordan's girlfriend emerged from the audience holding their young son, Jax, in her arms. The family reunion on stage became a secondary climactic moment that moved everyone watching to tears. The judges acknowledged what they were witnessing, not a rough diamond requiring extensive polishing, but a finished jewel that simply needed exposure and opportunity to shine before the world and audiences. The competition progressed through its various preliminary rounds, but not without facing significant obstacles. During the quarterfinals, Jordan Blue faced an unexpected health challenge that threatened to derail his entire competition run. Hours before his scheduled performance time, he experienced severe gastrointestinal distress that left him physically compromised and questioning his ability to perform. Medical personnel were immediately consulted, and backup recorded performances were prepared in case he couldn't take the stage. However, Jordan made a characteristically determined decision. He refused to rely on recorded backup, no matter the circumstances. He was determined to sing live before the audience and judges despite his significantly compromised physical condition. When he took the stage for Biblical by Callum Scott, the visible toll of his situation was apparent to everyone watching. His body language reflected the internal physical struggles he was experiencing. Yet when he opened his mouth to sing, something remarkable occurred. His voice emerged with absolutely full power and emotional authenticity. Despite these dramatic obstacles, his performance was heralded as one of the most courageous moments of the entire season. His advancement to semifinals vindicated his brave decision to perform live regardless of personal circumstances. Before his transformative AGT journey, Jordan Blue had previously competed on another major television singing competition with national reach. During the 20th season of American Idol, Jordan successfully auditioned and advanced through multiple competition rounds, eventually achieving placement in the top 25 finalists. However, his American Idol audition footage never aired to the general public, creating a lingering mystery that intrigued fans and entertainment observers. Various reports suggested that his performances may have created an unfavorable impression with producers, prompting their decision not to broadcast his auditions to television audiences. This unsuccessful experience left Jordan with genuine reservations about returning to competitive television platforms. The American Idol experience, though unsuccessful in public exposure, served as valuable preparation for his later AGT appearance. He learned significant lessons about navigating competitive environments and managing expectations in high-stakes settings. When AGT producers initially approached him with an opportunity, Jordan was understandably hesitant, bearing emotional weight from his American Idol disappointment. However, he ultimately made the courageous decision to try again, trusting that AGT might offer a different and more positive opportunity. This remarkable persistence demonstrated genuine character development and resilience after experiencing public setback. While actively competing on America's Got Talent, Jordan Blue faced significant personal challenges that extended well beyond typical stage performance requirements. Shortly after filming his competition episodes, his grandfather, the man who had heroically rescued him during his most vulnerable years, received a serious health diagnosis requiring ongoing medical treatment. This difficult family situation brought the weight of genuine family concern into Jordan's competition experience alongside his performance obligations. The emotional complexity of this situation manifested in various performance choices throughout the competition rounds. During his semi-final performance of Golden, a powerful song selection from K-pop artist Demon Hunters, Jordan channeled this emotional depth into a powerhouse vocal delivery that shocked judges expecting his typical emotional ballad approach. He transformed from the soft-spoken performer into a confident, commanding stage presence demonstrating full artistic range. The judges immediately recognized this significant evolution and remarked that they were witnessing a new dimension of his artistry emerging on stage. His grandfather's challenging situation added profound layers of meaning to various performance selections. Jordan dedicated his performances to his grandfather, carrying deep gratitude for the man who believed in him during impossible circumstances and gave him a second chance at life. As the competition rounds narrowed toward its grand final performances, Jordan Blue reached the America's Got Talent Grand Finals, a prestigious position achieved by only the most talented competitors in the season. The finale represented the ultimate culmination of his remarkable journey from street performer to national television stage in front of millions. For his grand finale performance, he selected a cover that surprised some observers while delighting others who recognized his full artistic range and capabilities. His finale performance garnered tremendous audience support and critical acclaim from all 4 judges on the panel. However, what transpired after his finale performance became equally significant to the performance itself. Representatives from the script, the successful Irish rock band, whose songs had become central to Jordan's entire AGT narrative, extended an official invitation to join them as a touring performer for upcoming tour dates. This professional invitation came regardless of competitive outcome, representing genuine recognition from established industry professionals of his considerable star potential. During the finale broadcast, Jordan performed alongside Danny O'Donoghue, the script's frontman, in an emotional and powerful duet. This meaningful collaboration elevated Jordan's status from competitor to peer-level performer sharing the stage with established recording artists. When the America's Got Talent 2025 finale reached its dramatic conclusion, Jordan Blue finished in 3rd place overall, behind illusionist Chris Turner and singer Jessica Sanchez, who took the top positions. Many observers and fans expressed surprise and disappointment at this result, believing Jordan's performances represented championship-level talent deserving of 1st place. Social media platforms filled with extensive discussions about judging criteria and whether 3rd place accurately reflected his artistic contribution to the season. However, Jordan's post-act reality quickly proved that competitive placement rankings represented only one measure of professional success and career viability. The touring opportunity with the script became his immediate career focus, seamlessly transitioning from competition platform to professional recording artist and touring performer status. His viral videos accumulated hundreds of millions of views across platforms, creating a substantial fan base, extending far beyond AGT's audience. Streaming services reported significant increases in Jordan's music consumption and airplay following the finale broadcast. Record labels and major music industry professionals began active outreach efforts, recognizing his commercial appeal and authentic artistic approach. The third-place finish positioned him perfectly for sustainable and long-term career development outside competitive frameworks.